dear viewers of Dear friends for astronomy lovers, the simplest way to express your love for the celestial bodies in the sky is to quietly observe them every night. The night sky always has as a relaxation after a tiring day at work. Well, behind each of those different stars lies a story from billions of years in the past, the present, and even the future. Stars have been observed throughout human history through experience and knowledge astronomers estimate. The total number of stars is higher in the known universe is a billion stars, with countless types of stars having different characteristics. Among them, red-giant stars are one of the most noticed types simply because of their enormous size. Additionally, it is predicted that in about 2 billion years, our sun will also become a red-giant star. So what is a red-giant star? What will the future of the solar system be like when the sun becomes a red giant? Let's join to define the answer in today. Wishing you relaxing moments with it. Now let's explore together. Stars are defined as spheres of plasma that emit light and maintain their shape due to the effect of gravity. The closest star to us is the Sun. It is the only star in the solar system providing light and heat warmth to the planets, including our Earth. For our classification, we can emit light and maintain shape due to the effect of gravity. For our classification, we can emit light and maintain shape due to the effect of gravity, such as temperature, color, light spectrum, or SESEC. But mainly in scientific research, astronomers distinguish stars by their spectrum. Among them, they are divided into different spectral types, respectively obuftic and spectral classes. They correspond to colors from blue to red. Usually, these spectral classes also indicate decreasing surface temperatures. Therefore, if a star has a spectral class, so it will be much hotter than a star with a spectral class. In today's video, we will explore the nature of red-giant stars. According to the spectral classes above, red-giant stars will have a spectral class, one of the stars with the lowest surface temperatures in the universe. But conversely, their size is usually very large, because they are old stars at the end of their stellar evolution stage. When entering the final stage of stellar evolution, the outer shell expands, causing the radius to increase tens or even hundreds of times the radius of the star in the main sequence stage. Since stars are born in the universe, they continuously convert hydrogen into helium in their cores through nuclear fusion reactions. For newly formed young stars, the larger their mass, the faster their main sequence stage ends, as all nuclear fusion reactions in the core occur more intensely. Therefore, typically stars with large masses have much shorter lifespans compared to stars with small or medium masses. When nuclear fusion reactions in the core are maintained steadily, their pressure balances with the star's own gravity, keeping the star stable and in equilibrium. Towards the end of their life, the fusion reactions in the core gradually decrease. At that point, the star's gravity gradually overcomes the pressure from nuclear fusion reactions in the core, causing the star to compress. This results in the core temperature rising, accelerating hydrogen burning, gradually leaving behind a helium core. In contrast to the star's core, the outer shell still contains a lot of hydrogen. Due to the inner shell being intensely heated, the outer shell absorbs more heat, causing it to expand outward, making the star increase in brightness and size, eventually becoming a red-giant star. Typically, red-giant stars expand diameters from 1,000 million to 1 billion to 1,000 times larger than our Sun today. Because the energy of these stars is spread over a large area, their surface temperature is relatively cool, only reaching from 100 degrees Celsius, about half that of the sun's temperature. This temperature change causes the stars to shine in the redder part of the spectrum, leading to the name red star. Of course, at this point, most of them exhibit a spectroclasm. Once transformed into a red giant star, the star's life will not be prolonged. When the red giant's core collapses, further nuclear fusion reactions in the core weaken, allowing gravity to completely dominate. That will be the moment of the star's collapse. This event can end in a supernova, creating a neutron star or a black hole. And it might not go through a supernova, leaving only a white dwarf and a nebula. This largely depends on the mass of the star's core before collapse. That is the life cycle of a red giant star. Scientists predict that our sun at the end of its life will also expand to become a red giant star. However, due to the sun's relatively small mass, it can still make its same region sequence for another billion years. That means it will take another million years for the sun to fall into a red giant star. At that time, the sun's outer layer will expand, engulfing at least the two inner planets Mercury and Venus. Moreover, when the sun becomes a red giant, its outer layer might even reach its orbit. Of course, no one wishes for this to happen, but it is a natural law of the universe. Right, there's what there must be F. Based on the sun's current mass, scientists predict that when it becomes a red giant, it will not produce a supernova. Instead, the sun's collapse at that time will only create a white dwarf, while the outer layer is pushed into space, forming a nebula. In recent years, astronomers have gained a clearer view of some red giant stars. Betelgeuse is a typical example, one of the most famous stars in the sky. Currently, Betelgeuse's radius is estimated to be about 4 times that of the Sun. Its position, its outer layer would expand nearly to Jupiter. That means the 4 inner planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars would all be swallowed. In the autumn of those, scientists observed that Betelgeuse dimmed significantly, losing about 2/3 of its brightness. Some scientists at the time believe Betelgeuse had entered its final stage and might be preparing for a supernova event. But by April, Betelgeuse unexpectedly brightened back to normal. One study suggested that the dimming event might have been caused by a cloud of cosmic dust. However, it's certain that before long, Betelgeuse will meet the conditions to produce a supernova. At that time, from Earth, we will witness a spectacular light show in the sky. Many scientists predict that within the next 10 years, Betelgeuse could explode at any moment. Given its current mass, the remnant after Betelgeuse's supernova explosion is predicted to be a neutron star. Let's wait and see how Betelgeuse ends its life. So to date, and you have explored the truth about red giant stars. Wishing you an enjoyable live viewing. Now please choose a video on the left or right of the screen to join in unraveling the mysteries of the universe. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.